anything.
Well, my name is Sarah. I'm the curator here at the Alaska Wildlife Conservation Center. My background is I went to school for wildlife and ecology management. I minored in captive wildlife management, and I doubled with biology because I didn't know if I wanted to be a vet someday.
Ah,
So I started here as an intern 10 years ago, and I just kind of stuck around and worked my way through the totem pole there, and now I'm the curator.
so what's the best part of your job?
For me at this point, one of my favorite things to do is to tell people about the animals I've been able to raise. I think it's really fun to help to make connections with the wildlife and see folks start to care about the wildlife that I care so much about.
And what's the hardest part of your job?
The hardest part is saying goodbye. I don't think that'll ever get easier. Because just like people, when animals grow up, it all comes to an end at some point, and that's always the hardest part.
Wow. Well, these are, my students are 8th, 9th graders, and they're just looking at the world.
Oh, yeah.
So if they were interested in this kind of job, what do you have to say to them about that?
Getting into this field isn't it just takes patience, and it takes a lot of time, and it takes some experience. And a good way, especially if you're around the 16-year mark, you can volunteer. You can volunteer at rehab centers. You can volunteer at zoos or sanctuaries like us at the Wildlife Center. Because once you get your foot in the door, you start understanding kind of the hard work that goes into this job, because they don't know when it's Christmas. You have to still work on holidays. So this job isn't the easiest out there, and once you start building that resume up and you get some of that experience, when you go to apply for jobs and internships, it's going to show that you already understand what this takes and the background it takes and things like that. So that's what I recommend to anybody who's just getting into the field, is volunteer somewhere.
Wow.
They always need help. We always need help. And can never be too humble to scoop poop.
Yep. Yep. Start at the bottom, right?
Yep, gotta start somewhere.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
They're going to love seeing
problem.
this.